Yet another series that we are behind in. But we're not that far behind, we're only one issue back. And if this is your first Justice League Unlimited video with me, as Naomi would say, you need to proceed with caution. There is a link to the playlist that you should click on before you start watching this video. Otherwise, you're going to be lost. I mean, just in the woods. Support the comic book industry by visiting your LCS. My name is Dorian. This is SEO Comics. We're continuing our coverage of Justice League Unlimited with number 8, and we are concluding our coverage of We Are Yesterday with part 6. Our story starts off with the old Legion of Doom, and right now they are on top, and the person that's leading them has a big old Omega symbol on his forehead, and he's saying that now he's seeing things through Darkseid's eyes. He's no longer Gorilla Grodd. No, he's Gorilla God. Bars. And they are fighting a cast of characters. You got Aquaman, who got his arm cut off. You got Jason Todd as Robin. You got Batman Beyond. You got Jonah Hex. You got Abin Sur. You got Blue Superman from Superman Blue and Red. And you got Batman, who's fighting the Joker, who I'm assuming this is the Batman that was like lost in time, that Darkseid sent him through time using the Omega beams, something like that. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. This might be a whole different Batman, but I thought it was the one that got lost in time. And speaking of the Omega beams, it looks like Grodd now has access to that. So while those superheroes are keeping the Legion of Doom busy, Airwave is trying to get with Red Tornado to figure out a way to get to the rest of the superheroes back into the original timeline, because right now they are scattered throughout time. So Robin kicks the bejesus out the Joker. Multi-aliens just handling Sinestro. Black Manta looks like he's about to kill Aquaman when the Flash, I'm assuming this is Barry Allen, had to come save him. It could be all of us. Who knows at this point? So Rod can see that his team is losing. Jonah Hex pretty much takes care of Captain Cold. Abin Sur is taking care of Bizarro. And Batman is putting a mean knee to Joker's chest. So Grodd's like, alright, I guess I'll just have to start taking care of people. And he shoots his Omega beams right at Robin. But all of a sudden Robin disappears. And then it looks like Wonder Girl says, Boy Thunder, welcome to the Teen Titans. And then we see the Terrifics, which was a great series and should have got more than 30 issues. So Metamorpho's going after Pythoness, and then Bizarro's like, me save Magic Lady, and she was actually coming up with some kind of spell to protect herself. All of a sudden, Bizarro and Metamorpho are caught in a spell together, and now they're like this mass of black. So then Grodd's like, silence. He's just pissed off now and goes, not my circus, not my monkeys. And people just start disappearing. So now, with the power of Pythoness helping him, he starts combining the Watchtower, and he's trying to make it into where it's Darkseid's Omega symbol. But then he's hit with a blast because Airwave was able to bring back all the superheroes that were lost in time. And they're all fighting the Gorilla God. Wonder Woman's just like, hit him hard. And Superman's like, watch out. He's got John's psychic powers and he just blows everybody back. So Superman grabs him by the head and he goes to John and he goes, be ready to take him back. So Pythoness is watching and she's like, the hell with this? And she just dips out. So the Joker's like, well, it looks like the Justice League is busy with Lord Baboon, so it's time for me to. And he looks up. Jason Todd, Robin, Batman Beyond, Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, Flash, and Jonah Hex are all waiting on him. And Batman Beyond knocks the bejesus out of him. Then you got Black Lightning, Star Sapphire, and Firestorm are taking care of Sinestro, like he's pretty much done. And then you got Gorilla God, who is still handling his business with the rest of the Justice League. But then you got the Atoms from the Atom Project, which I know we are extremely behind. That series might even be done. We might finish it, we might not. We'll see. But they got their power swapping machine and they got Martian Manhunter with them. And they was like, we got one shot, so we got to make this count. While the rest of the Justice League is fighting the rest of the Legion of Doom. I say rest like it's all the Justice League. This is Justice League Unlimited. There are hundreds of superheroes here. So a few Justice League people are taking out the rest of the Legion of Doom. And then Martian Manhunter puts the machine on Gorilla Grodd's head. And Grodd is still saying Grodd is forever. And Airwave is struggling, pretty much telling everybody that he can't contain the Omega energy. So Martian Manhunter turns on the machine, he starts to get his power back, and he goes, Superman and Wonder Woman, he's vulnerable at this moment. Pull no punches. Finish him. And Airwave is like, nope, I got this one. And comes in full speed and just runs right into Gorilla God. Soon to be Gorilla Grodd again. So after that big huge explosion, everybody's picking himself up. Jonah Hex is like, that's the damnedest dream I ever had. And Wonder Girl's like, I got some bad news, old timer. Batman is helping up Superman. And Superman's like, do we got Gorilla Grodd? As we see Hal has him locked up with a hard-like construct. So then Wally is there and he's talking all kinds of mess to Gorilla Grodd. And he tries to bite Wally's head off. And obviously Wally got out the way. And he goes, whoo! That was close. You're the Flash. So was it really? So then Green Arrow's like, something went boom. Like a big boom. And Wonder Girl's like, there lies in our problem. I guess the Omega energy didn't exactly go back to its former state. So the Lanterns are out there trying to figure out a way to contain energy. So then John Jones walks up to Mr. Terrific and is like, what's wrong? And Mr. Terrific's like, look around, John. Where's the kid? Like, where'd Airwave go? So John's like, I think he died in the blast. And Mr. Terrific's like, unacceptable. So then John's like, who could disagree? He was far too young. And Mr. Terrific's like, you're not listening. He came here and he was an orphan. He had nowhere else to go but here. He had nobody else to depend on but us. And we failed him. We didn't see that he was in trouble. And that's unacceptable. So John's like, you're being irrational. And Mr. Terrific's like, I'm going to fight him. And Black Lightning's like, not without my help, you ain't. So then the other heroes that Airwave grabbed to help fight the Legion of Doom are talking to Superman. And Superman's like, we have a little problem. Because of the Omega energy and how volatile it is, right now it's messing with the time stream. So I think right now at this moment, you guys are stuck here. So then we cut to Hyper Time as we see the Time Trapper, who is Doomsday. You don't know what I'm talking about, you just gotta follow the Superman series. Rob is covering it, a few other people are covering it too. But yeah, Doomsday is Time Trapper. And he's meeting with the World Forger, and Time Trapper is pretty much telling the World Forger that this universe is about to come to an end. So you know what that means, people. There's about to be another crisis.